Pocket presence is a key part of winning on the offensive side of the ball. The hardest part is not getting sacked. Stop rushing your reads. Here are 3 game-changing tactics to master the pocket. Buy yourself extra time and dot up the defense. Tip number 1 is pre-snap protection. Pre-snap protection consists of O-line half slides, full slides, empty protection, base protection, max protection, double team, untargeted defender, IDing the mic, and so on and so forth. I'll make another video that's essentially a deep dive going into all these type of protections that you see here on the screen for the O-line. And the way to pull this up is to hold LT on Xbox and L2 on PlayStation. Game-winning tip number 2 is stepping up and climbing the pocket. I've seen so many times where people who really have all day in the pocket just drift back. Don't drift. I know it's like a sixth sense to do that, and you get worried because you see what looks to be pressure on your O-line, and it's hard to look at your O-line, your routes, look at the defense and kind of gauge everything. But the best thing for you to do is to just climb the pocket. And what I mean by climb the pocket is stepping up. So here, as you can see, we climb the pocket. We just navigated a little bit. We don't have to do anything special. We don't have to move all the way up. We don't have to move all the way back. But climbing the pocket just essentially is finding space. Now, what I like to do when I climb the pocket is I like to look at my O-line briefly just to see what type of rush or stunt that my opponent is giving me. If it's a straight rush, I like to look in these gaps. I like to look and see where these gaps are coming from. I like to see where the edges are, the rushing attacking point is. Most times they're rushing upfield because they want to contain. If that is the case, what you want to do is step up in the pocket, maneuver just a little bit. You don't want to step onto your O-line's backs or anything like that. You still want to have a passing lane, a passing window. And once you have a passing window, if you have a read that's open that you're looking at, go ahead and make that throw. Every second in the game matters as a quarterback. It's very important that you guys step up in the pocket and not drift back, because 1, the closer you are to the line of scrimmage, the easier the throw. The further you are, the harder the throw. I know sometimes we drift back maybe 10-15 yards and we think we can throw the ball, but in all honesty, when you drift back about 10 yards, the D-line automatically starts to disengage, as you can see right there, and that's just bad for business. So that's something you don't want to do. Another thing that kills quarterback protection is if you're holding right trigger and you're moving, you run, that'll cause people to disengage as well. Whether that's running in the pocket, out the pocket, you'll cause a lot of disengages. Now, we are in practice mode, so it's a lot harder for the D-line to get sheds and whatnot because they understand we're in practice. But you can see, even though I got a free rusher sent at me here, you can see the D-line up front starting to disengage as I move out. See they're disengaging? That's essentially what you do when you hold right trigger. But like I said, the best way to learn how to climb the pocket is just looking at the pocket for half a second and then just surveying the field. It's simple. Game winning tip number 3, check downs. Check downs are essential to have in every offense. You should always have a short, intermediate, and deep route on the field. Your first read typically, honestly, especially on first down, the second and medium, should be the shortest route on the field. Probably coming from your running back, tight end drag, wide receiver drag, return route, zig route, something like that. Flat route, anything. On this play, we take our check down. Our check down sometimes would lead to touchdowns. Sometimes it'll lead to big plays. Sometimes it'll lead to 4 or 5 yards that we shouldn't take for granted, especially if you're getting heat sent at you. Like, check down should be something you always looking at. So with that being said, you should always have a short route on the field, always. Like here, we got a running back dig route. We have an out route. Should always be your first reads. But with that being said, pocket presence, this takes practice and it takes time. I would always recommend for you to jump into a game where either you're playing the AI, playing against friends, or jumping into practice. Like, get reps, get quality reps, understand pass protection, understand how to step up and climb up in the pocket, and work on always having some short, intermediate and deep routes on the field and prioritizing your checkdowns, your short routes. With that being said, I appreciate everybody for tuning into this video. I hope it helped. If it did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you need help with time-based catching, I have not only one but 2 videos on time-based catching. Click here.